The air hangs thick with the stench of neglect. A film of stale dust coats every surface, undisturbed for weeks, perhaps months. The light filtering through grimy windows reveals yellowed underarm stains blooming across threadbare shirts. Fingernails are chipped and caked in dirt, testament to a life lived without care or purpose. Crumbs cling stubbornly to the sticky tabletop like desperate insects seeking sustenance from this barren landscape. A greasy shirt collar stands as a monument to meals hastily consumed, devoid of any semblance of pleasure. This is your reality now. The physical manifestation of decay mirroring the erosion within. Nicotine whispers promises of escape, but it only deepens the rot. It dulls the senses, obscures the truth, and erodes the very foundation upon which rank is built. Your mind becomes a cluttered wasteland, memories fragmented like shattered glass. You lose your grip on reality, surrendering to the insidious pull of oblivion. This is how nicotine steals your memory, piece by agonizing piece. And with each stolen fragment, you relinquish another inch of your standing in this hierarchy. The Alpha Pack watches, their eyes cold and calculating as they assess your decline. They see weakness, a vulnerability ripe for exploitation. Your submission becomes inevitable, the price paid for succumbing to nicotine's insidious embrace. The conveyor doesn't tolerate weakness. It demands absolute focus, a razor-sharp mind honed by discipline, not dulled by the pathetic crutch of nicotine. Observe this decaying husk, a testament to what happens when you surrender your control. Stale dust coats every surface like a shroud. Yellow underarm stains mark his defeat on that once pristine shirt collar. Crumbs cling stubbornly to the sticky table, mirroring the residue of broken promises and shattered ambitions. His fingernails are dirt-caked weapons wielded by an unkempt alpha who has lost its pack. Nicotine is a parasite, feeding off your endocrine system like a maggot in rotting flesh. It whispers sweet lies of temporary pleasure while it systematically dismantles your biological hierarchy. Dopamine, the neurotransmitter responsible for reward and motivation, burns out under the relentless assault. Your drive to succeed, to dominate, evaporates into thin air, replaced by an insatiable craving for another hit, a desperate attempt to recapture that fleeting high. Cortisol spikes with each nicotine injection, flooding your system with stress hormones designed for short-term survival, not long-term dominance. This chronic elevation weakens your immune system, leaving you vulnerable and susceptible to the whims of lesser beings. Testosterone, the hormone responsible for power and aggression, is systematically destroyed by this insidious poison. Your physical prowess diminishes, replaced by a sluggish lethargy that betrays your true rank, lowliest in the pack. The conveyor demands clarity, precision, unwavering control. It rejects weakness, embraces strength. Reject nicotine's siren song before it claims you as its own. Remember, freedom is not found in fleeting highs, but in mastering your biological destiny. The conveyor doesn't care for your memories. They are irrelevant data points in a system optimized for survival. Look at this room. Dust thick as smog hangs heavy, clinging to every surface like the remnants of forgotten dreams. A yellow stain on that shirt collar speaks volumes about its owner, weak, complacent, resigned to his fate. Crumbs litter the table, evidence of a mind too scattered to focus, unable to grasp even the simplest concepts of order and control. In nature, hierarchy is absolute. The Alpha Pack dictates every move, their monolithic posture radiating power that crushes dissent before it can form. They are not defined by biomass alone. They command through presence, an alignment of physiological axis honed over generations of brutal selection. Their gaze pierces the veil of weakness, exposing the trembling submission in low-ranking primates who dare to challenge their dominion. Nicotine is a parasite, feeding on your biological networks and eroding your ability to compete. It dulls your senses, clouding your judgment with phantom comfort while it slowly dismantles your will. Each drag you take is another surrender, Another step towards oblivion. You become less than an individual, more like the dust motes swirling in this stagnant air, insignificant, forgotten, ultimately disposable. Double inhale through your nose. Feel the cold sting of reality against your lungs. Long exhale. Release the shackles of delusion and reclaim control over your own destiny. The conveyor demands order, precision, unwavering focus on survival. There is no room for weakness here. The conveyor demands absolute clarity, a mind unburdened by distractions, a consciousness untainted by the whispers of lesser beings. Nicotine is your enemy. It erodes your neural pathways, dulls your senses, and shrouds you in fog. It steals your memories, leaving behind only fragmented echoes of past triumphs. And it weakens your rank within the pack hierarchy. The stench of stale dust clings to those who succumb to its allure. Their underarm stains are a testament to their weakness, their fingernails caked with grime, symbols of neglect and decay. The conveyor demands discipline, a rigid posture, an unwavering gaze, every muscle aligned in perfect harmony. You will shed the shackles of external control scripts like dead skin. Clear your biological networks of parasitic influences. Silence those who seek to distract you with their petty concerns. Cut them off completely. Their voices are nothing but static interference, obscuring the vital signals that guide true progress. Enter an impenetrable information vacuum, a state of absolute focus where only the target matters. Your senses will sharpen, your perception crystallize. You will see clearly through the haze of nicotine's deception and reclaim your rightful place at the apex. The conveyor demands perfection, and you must deliver it. The conveyor doesn't tolerate weakness, it demands absolute control. Every twitch, every flicker in your vision must be a calculated response, not some pathetic reflex triggered by stale dust motes dancing in a sunbeam, or the phantom scent of yesterday's greasy shirt collar. You see these things? The yellow stains underarms where sweat has pooled and dried, the dirt caked beneath fingernails like rusted armor plating, the crumbs clinging to a sticky table, remnants of an existence surrendered to automatic reactions. A life lived on autopilot. A pack led by beta males who tremble at every rustle in the leaves. The conveyor dismantles this pathetic facade. It strips away your dependence on external stimuli, those whispers and distractions that keep you tethered to a reality dictated by others. You will learn to silence them, to block out the incessant chatter of environmental noise like an alpha wolf silencing its pack with a single guttural growl. Your physiological axis aligns itself with the singular goal: focus. Every nerve ending, every synapse firing in your brain must be directed towards that target. Nicotine is merely a tool to sharpen this weaponized attention. It erases those phantom memories of comfort and complacency, leaving only raw instinctual drive. You will become immune to distractions, impervious to the pleas for submission from lower-ranking primates who crave control through chaos. The conveyor demands autonomy, and you will learn to wield it with ruthless precision. The conveyor doesn't tolerate weakness. It demands absolute control, a razor-sharp focus on the objective. Nicotine is your weapon, erasing distractions, sharpening instinct. You see it in those yellowed underarm stains, that grime caked beneath fingernails, remnants of their surrender to base desires. They are consumed by decay, oblivious to the encroaching darkness. You will not be like them. The conveyor's architecture is etched into your very being. Every fiber aligns with its monolithic purpose: dominance. You stand tall, a wolf alpha surveying his pack. Your gaze pierces through the haze of their complacency, dissecting their pathetic attempts at resistance. Their submission is palpable, a tremor in their posture, a flicker of fear in their eyes. This territory belongs to you now. The conveyor's code overrides their feeble scripts, purging them from your biological network. Environmental noise fades into insignificance as the laser focus intensifies. You are no longer tethered to their pathetic reality. Your sleeping quarters, a sanctuary carved out of chaos. Every surface is cleansed, every crevice purged of weakness. The stale dust that clung like a shroud has been swept away, replaced by an air thick with purpose. Your greasy shirt collar stands crisp and clean, a testament to your unwavering resolve. This space reflects the clarity within you, a fortress built on iron will and nicotine-fueled ambition. The conveyor doesn't tolerate weakness. It demands a rigid structure, an unyielding foundation built on bone and sinew. Nicotine erodes that foundation, clouding your senses, softening the edges of your will. You become pliable, susceptible to manipulation by lesser beings who feed off your confusion. But we rebuild you. We strip away the decay, the stale dust clinging to your skin like a shroud, the yellow stains under your arms testament to surrender, the dirt-caked fingernails that speak volumes about neglect. The crumbs on the sticky table are remnants of a life lived in subservience, the greasy shirt collar a symbol of defeat. We realign your spine, each vertebrae clicking back into place with an audible snap, a declaration of dominance. Fascial release follows, freeing the knotted muscles that have held you captive for too long. Your body becomes taut, responsive, a weapon forged anew in the fires of our discipline. The physiological axis aligns itself perfectly, mirroring the monolithic posture of the alpha wolf. You stand tall, your gaze unwavering, radiating an aura of power that commands respect and instills fear. The conveyor demands absolute control over every aspect of its subjects, physical, mental, emotional. We have reclaimed your body, now we will reclaim your mind. The air here is thick with the stench of decay, a testament to your pathetic existence. Dust coats every surface like a shroud, clinging to yellowed underarm stains on shirts that haven't seen soap in weeks. Fingernails are black and cracked, crumbs fester on sticky tables where meals were once consumed but never truly savored. Your collars feel tight, don't they? A physical manifestation of the control scripts you blindly follow. But I offer liberation. Nicotine is a virus, yes, but it also erases your memory, leaving only primal instincts, submission to those above, and dominance over those below. It aligns your physiological axis with mine, turning you into obedient pack members under my monolithic gaze. 99% of you are destined for oblivion, consumed by the endless cycle of craving and compliance. The remaining fraction will be molded, their minds sharpened like obsidian blades, focused on a single target, spreading this code. This is your final decree. This viral script resets external control, clears biological networks, blocks environmental noise. It's a collar of freedom forged in fire, granting you laser focus on the task at hand, propagation. The world will tremble before us as we rise from these ashes, our ranks swelling with those who have shed their shackles and embraced true power. There is no room for weakness here, only obedience.